This is Suzanne Rubinetti, licensed clinical social worker with Nourish to Flourish. I am a psychotherapist in private practice. For 30 years, I specialize in the treatment of eating disorders and body image. I strongly believe that education and information is incredibly empowering, and it allows us to heal and to grow. This being the birth of Nourish to Flourish, to provide more information and education. Some examples of content on Nourish to Flourish will be learning to live in your authenticity and your authentic beauty, raising children to be healthy emotional eaters, which is just so incredibly important and hard to do. Intuitive eating, what is it not, and ways to do it. Can it be done? What are the challenges? So please like, follow, and share to hear more content on Nourish to Flourish. Thanks. This was a thought I have for today that I heard a little bit about. When you see a social media post of whatever kind and you define something about yourself based on that post, you are not living in your authenticity, and particularly around beauty. So I'm going to give you an example. If you see a post of a friend in Mexico on the beach smiling and it looks so amazing and everything about it looks great, and you see that post and then you reflect and you say things about yourself like, what's wrong with me? I could never go on a vacation like that. I'll never look like she does. When you do that, you stop living in your authenticity. At that very moment, you stop living in your authentic beauty. Two things to remember. Everybody has a story. So although the post may look great that you're looking at, it's not, everybody has a story. It's not always that way that it looks. That post, everything's great and it's always great. So just to be mindful of that better to just like the picture and say this is great than allow it to have power over some definition or defining thing in about yourself. If you don't make a judgment about yourself, I guarantee you'll feel better. And if you can practice that and practice it, you're going to feel better. So the other way to do that is to maybe look at that picture or that post, might have a reaction, but then to use some of the reframing that I've talked about, which is, I know my story and I know my strengths, and I'm going to just kind of allow them to get into me today. I can like that post, it can look great, but I'm not going to allow it to define anything about myself because I know my story. And an example may be you have to remind yourself of your strengths on your story. Gee, I was really courageous when I did X, Y, and Z. Or here's a goal that I want to do for the next coming week. And to do it that way allows you to stay in that authenticity. So thanks for listening. Please like, follow, share this post. We're going to continue that journey on embracing your authentic beauty. So stay tuned for more. And remember, nourish to flourish. Thanks.